welcome to my channel. The kids are asleep, so I get to film my very first video where you'll see me do a before and after of a typical routine I would do on a date night with my husband or a girls' night. This is just a makeup routine that I just love. I stick to it and it's easy to do. So I've already prepped my face. I have my moisturizer on and oh, I didn't prime. So let me prime really quick. I use Smashbox, the photo finish.
And my dad's one on. It was like that.
Alright, now we are ready to get to the foundation. So, unlike a lot of the YouTubers out there, I know they use a damp beauty blender. I actually prefer mine dry. I know that's like going against the grain completely, but I don't know, I just feel like it applies my foundation better. So I use, it's so old. Okay, I'm a mom of two, so a lot of my products are super old, and you know, I don't waste anything. So I'll use it until like the last drop. So I use this Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This thing is awesome. The coverage is amazing. And it gives you the perfect matte finish, and the coverage is also super buildable. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this on my face, and I feel like it dries pretty quickly. So I need my little handheld, so yeah, make sure you see here, and I can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna dot and make sure I get under my eyes. I know I have these crazy like under eye circles. It's a lot to do with just, you know, my heritage, you know, some of that stuff is just hereditary. I'm mixed. Do you see how, well, since it's not damp as well, the beauty blender will just soak it up a lot quicker. But after like your beauty blender gets used quite a bit, you're not gonna have that issue. You're gonna be able to use a little bit less foundation. I'm gonna go back in here and even this out. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm blocking the camera there. So just get everywhere. I kind of just do like the under eyes, get the nose. I get all the bottom, and then I save my my forehead for last. That's just how I do it. And it depends, you know, like right now I kind of have, you know, a few blemishes, so I might go in, but see how nice and matte that is? Like I love it. I've been using this foundation for years and I just love it. So, oh, get that off of my face. So now I'll go in, I'll probably do a second coat because I like a little bit more coverage, but then after I finish with the foundation, I go in with my, it's a MAC powder that I have. It's like a mineral powder, and it's just perfect because the coverage isn't too much. And I know this looks really light. It probably looks super light on camera, but it's actually a really good color for me. You can't really see this on camera, but I was, my face is a lot lighter than the rest of my body. So even this may look like lighter compared to like my hands and whatnot, it's actually a really good color for me. And it may look a little light, but then the my MAC powder kind of balances that out. So, you know, like that. Now, okay. Blend everything out. Now that's one coat. So I'm gonna go back in and just put a little bit more.
And then also, who else I really like? Really gray. Okay, kind of get into it a lot. Did you use this like matte emerald on my chin? Yeah, so use that. Now, I'm not a fan of like bringing it down to my neck. I just don't like that.
I'm gonna do a little bit more under my eyes. I also don't use concealer. So I just find it to be like too cakey. So If anything, I just use a little bit more of my foundation and go under the eyes just like that.
I make sure it gets to where I want. It's very hard because I have discoloration, but I also have like that puffiness that under eye bag. So I can't really, completely make that go away. We all, have that. Some people just, it comes through more than others.
Girl, we gotta bake. We do not want that to crease. So what I use is this. I got this from Walmart. It's this, what is it called? Airspun loose face powder. Can you see that there? It's just completely translucent, but it will set your face so that way you don't have any creasing, because we don't want none of that, you know. So I just get some of that powder on a beauty blender, and it's not damp. And this is a crusty beauty blender. So I'm just gonna go with my foundation beauty blender, and I'm just gonna make sure that I don't have any creases before I bake. Make sure there's no creases, okay. I'll just get that under there, like so. And just pat, pat, pat. Okay. Now you really don't need any more than that. I know some people just like go like super just, no. I'm good with just this. It works. It works great. Now, bake it at like 350 for like 10 minutes. No, I'm kidding. I just like let that sit under my eye and for just like a minute or so. It doesn't, I don't feel like it makes a difference if you go for a minute or like 10 minutes. You know, some people, they put the baking powder underneath their eye and then they proceed to do like their eyebrows. I kind of just like to let it sit there for a minute. And then I have this, now I'm a mother of two, I'll say it again. So I don't have high-end tools because you don't really need high-end tools for everything. A lot of these brushes you'll find some great ones at like Ulta or Sally's. So for this one is just specifically for to just get the powder, to dust it off. So I use this Real Techniques brush. I don't even know what, like, you know, there's all these videos of like, oh, Morphe, oh, Y6, whatever. No, this is a real, oh, it says it right here. It's a setting brush. Can you see that? So there you go. Get all that excess out. And there we go. My under eyes are set, so I don't have to worry about that creasing. Now, on to my setting powder for the rest of my face. So this is my MAC powder. I've had this for a really long time. It's medium tan. It's mineralized skin finish. So it's like this hard mineral powder. I know a lot of people, when they hear mineral powder, they think it's like a loose powder, but this one is a hard one. And it doesn't have too much coverage, which is perfect because I just really need it to set the foundation.
I just go over and I just get that all set. You see how nice and matte it is though? I know some people don't like this look. They like a more dewy finish. But I will tell you, I do have the Infallible Pro Glow, and it is a great foundation, but for some reason that formula makes me break out. So I do like to use it during summer to get that nice like dewy look. But I like to use it, but I don't like to use it because it makes my skin just, it doesn't react well. So yeah, I'm just going over making sure everything is set.
So my face, the base is done. So now I'll do the contour, blush, highlight. So I'll kind of get the rest of the face done and proceed from there to do my eyebrows and then eyes and yeah, lips, and then done. So let's get to contouring. So I've gotten it like this. Oh, so my contouring, this is the mirror that I've been using. This is super old. I don't know how long I've had this. It's Too Faced. It's chocolate. Oh gosh, God forgive me. Can you see that label? Chocolate Soleil. So yeah, if you guys know how to say that, you know, just that's great. But it's a matte bronzing powder with real cocoa. So it actually smells really freaking good. Like every time I put this on, it's just, it smells so good. I don't even know if Too Faced sells this anymore. yeah, let's go ahead and contour. I start with my cheeks, and then I do like my forehead, and I'll kind of do my jawline. Let's tap that out, and we're gonna go here. And I kind of just, I don't know if you can see, I kind of do like a little pout so you can see where your cheekbone is. So it kind of, it's sounding a little funny right now. So you can kind of see there's a line there. I hope you can see this. So I kind of just follow that line, and I kind of push it in to like the direction of my sideburns. So I just get that all up in there. It smells so good. See, you kind of get a nice contour there. Okay, so I know that's dark, right? But we're gonna blend that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. So it kind of gives you like a nice subtle contour. I don't like those hard contours. So I like to, this is kind of just my go-to look for when I go out. So got it there. See, when you look head on, you can kind of see it. It's a little bit more contoured. My cheekbones are a little bit more carved out. So then let's go to my forehead and kind of just put some there. And kind of what I like about contouring is not necessarily like the carving out factor, is that I feel like it brings some life back into your skin. Like you're no longer like monotone, you know, because when you use foundation and you only use foundation, you're just one solid color. So this, I feel, gives it like a more of a natural effect. This is another Real Techniques brush, and this is the sculpting brush. It's a nice hard brush. I love these Real Technique brushes. They work really well for me. They're super soft. They're great. I have no complaints about them. Okay, so now I just like to go right under my jawline and kind of carve that out a little bit, just to cast like a little bit of a shadow to make it look a little bit more, to have my jawline a little bit more defined. Just like so. The other side. What I will say about this, I'm sorry if I keep putting the mirror in front of the camera, this bronzing powder, or this contouring powder, is that it's very matte, and it has a very like chocolate sort of base tone. So it's not like a bronzy kind of like orangey kind of hue to it. It's more of the base colors are a bit more chocolate, and they're a little deeper. So if that helps at all. I don't know if I described that correctly. So now that I've contoured a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and smooth that out so it looks a bit more blended. So I just take, oh, I didn't even tell you guys about this brush. So this is the one I got from Sally's. This is Face Secrets. I almost thought it said Race Secrets, but it's Face Secrets powder brush. This is from Sally's. It's just a huge brush. I love it because it quickly gets on my setting powder, and it's also great for blending things out like this contour. So it's not as harsh, because the thing about contouring is that you never want to actually see the lines. You just want it to be this very discreet sort of shadow. So there we go, and my forehead looks pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead. All right, I think it's all blended out, right? Looks good. Okay, so now let's see. Oh, blush, okay. So the blush that I have is NARS. And I have my NARS. Okay, let me introduce the brush. So this brush is a Sephora brush. This is a very old brush. I have had this brush for years. It's a tapered blush brush, and I've had it forever. It works beautifully. And so yeah, you can tell I keep things forever, right? Do you see this? Do you see how ratchet that is? So this is my NARS blush, and I've hit pan, so you can see I've had it for some time. But this color is so pigmented that's why it's lasted me as long as it has, is because a little bit goes a long way. You can make it as bold or as light as you want it. That's what I love about it. So this is NARS. It's called Desire. NARS got some funny names, you know. I see you. Okay. So I get some blush, just give it a little tap, get off the excess. So then I make that silly pout again. And I just apply it right here. Get some color into those cheeks, you know? See? Getting a little bit of color. You can add more. Now I love blush. I love blush. I feel like it just brings your skin. It gives you like such a beautiful glow. So some of you might be like, oh girl, that is too much. And some of you be like, oh, that looks kind of nice. So just a little bit more. And I go all the way up and blend it into the contour. So something I learned with like when you do contour and blush, it's like almost like a 3-stripe. So you have your contour, your blush, and then your highlight sits right on top.
I'm gonna do this one. I like to blend it just right into the contour. It just, make it look seamless.
Okay, that looks good. All right, so we're done with the blush. Now onto highlight. It's the Becca highlight in Champagne Pop. This thing is awesome, okay? I recommend you get it. What I do not recommend is that you put it in your gym bag for transport because it will fall to pieces. So I don't know what would cause this to happen, but it made me want to cry because this thing is like, it's like a $30 like highlighter. There's really nothing that'll make me throw this out. Yeah, it's still usable. You just got to be more careful how you use it so you don't get like, you know, huge like splotches of highlight on your face. So here is another Sephora brush, okay? This is old, obviously, and it's actually a blush brush. Now, I know some of you like makeup artists are probably like cringing, like, oh my gosh, she's using the wrong brushes. To me personally, if it gets the job done, use it. So I'm not a person that, you know, if this brush says it's for blush, I have to use it for blush. If this says for highlight, no. Use it for however you need it. So I'm gonna go in, and this stuff is like super pigmented. So being that it's like in pieces, I really gotta tap it out because I don't want to be blinding anybody. So get some highlight on the brush. It doesn't take much. And you just, ooh, you see that? Look at that. Ooh, girl. See, that's beautiful. Gives you just like a natural nice glow, right? To the other side.
That's just beautiful. I love this highlight. I don't love that broken into a million pieces, but hey, we're gonna make it work, right? Okay.
So the highlight on the cheeks are done. So I also love to just take a little down the center of my nose. It kind of just gives you that extra glow. Doesn't make it look so matte. So I just take my ring finger and I just gently go down my nose, like so. Isn't it funny? Like how, I remember back in the day, like it would be really bad for your like, you know, your face to look oily, and now everybody's like, oh, that looks so healthy, you look so glowy, it's so beautiful. Yeah, it's funny how times have changed. So here, all right, so we're glowing, girl. We are glowing. So, okay, I think the face is done. Now we're gonna go on, I'm gonna do eyebrows. I got this Total Temptation by Maybelline. I just enhanced like the front part just to make it look more filled in. So I start by making a line here. So that's how I start my eyebrows. They just start filling in. And my eyebrows, by the way, they never look like twins. They look like sisters sometimes, but mainly they look like cousins. Because this one has its own, wants to do its own thing, you know? This one's like, hey, I want to be a peacock. So I'm just going to have these hairs stick up and look different, which is totally cool. But, you know, you just, imperfections are beautiful. So now, just to soften that out, and take the end, the spoolie, and just soften it out. And the eyebrows, honestly, out of everything, and I think a lot of people would agree, take the longest. So see, I just fill it in, and that's that one. Now let's see if I can make them look like sisters today.
Let's see what we got. It's like a hit or miss, you know? And whenever you like draw it too thick, just brush it out. Ain't no thing but it's doing.
Alright, so that looks pretty good, right? Now I use this clear Great Lash by Maybelline. It's completely clear, and it gives like the slightest little hold, and I love just to apply it to my eyebrows to kind of set them in place, and you don't even feel it. It's not like a gel or anything. It's super, super light. And I push the hairs up, and then I smooth it down like so. There we go. That looks good, right? Not bad. Okay, now the other one.
Push them up. And then push it down, just push them sideways. I know I gotta tweeze my eyebrows.
So eyebrows are done. So now what I do is I use a liquid eyeliner. Now this, I mean, this one I haven't had that long, but all of the labeling has come off. This is NYX. It is an amazing liquid eyeliner. It's the matte formula, so it doesn't give you that shininess that liquid eyeliners usually leave you with. It gives you a beautiful, just matte finish. So I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. Now I do like a pretty small wing, but you know how sometimes that goes. He's like, oh, I'm gonna do a small wing, and it ends up like you end up going for like that, like Amy Winehouse, because you know it's hard. So I'll kind of show you how to do that. Okay, so what I do is the greatest tip, you'll see them everywhere, to make like a good wing. You make one line up and then you connect it like a triangle. So I hope you can see this well. So I'll go like here, kind of go up a little, okay? So you see there? You draw that and you just fill it in. So after you fill it in, fill. And again, eyeliner something. Sometimes you get them to look like twins, sometimes sisters, but no one's ever gonna like, you know, compare your winged eyeliner to the other one. If they do, then that's just crazy. And then go over the top. Now I have really long eyelashes, so it's super annoying sometimes when I'm applying eyeliner because it gets all up in there. Okay, and just fill it in. Alright, there we go. That looks pretty good, right? Okay, now on to the other eye. So now eyeliner's on. So what we're gonna do is I like to apply just the smallest amount of like powder underneath the lash line. So I'll show you. This is the, I'm kind of ashamed to show you guys. It's super dirty, so I'm just gonna tell you. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is the Modern Renaissance palette. I use the darkest shade, which is this brown shade. So to apply that, Now, you want to talk about old? This is the oldest brush. I might have said that for something else, but no, I was wrong. This is the oldest brush. This is a MAC brush. I can't even tell you what type of MAC brush it is. It's that old. So, I'm just gonna take this and we're gonna apply it right under. Kind of just giving the eyes more definition. Just like so, okay? And just like that. Now this palette is also super pigmented and you have to, there's a lot of fallout. So I just have to be careful with that so I don't get like, you know, tiny little powder all over under my lid. All right, there we go. So eyeliner is on. Now we're going to move on to mascara. So this has always been my favorite mascara. It's the CoverGirl Lash Exact. Can you see that? This is waterproof and very black. I just love this stuff. It stays on. Some people might not like that, but I love it. So I'm just gonna apply that. I'm gonna apply a little bit because we're going to apply some magnetic lashes tonight, girl. Yes, we are. Now, I don't typically wear lashes, so this is going to be an experience for both of us.
I'm gonna get some on the top. It kind of stuck together. I think you can see that. That's because of the liquid eyeliner. I guess my lashes and whatnot.
So we're gonna apply it to the bottom lashes as well, just like so. I don't know if you saw that my contacts are moving around, but all right. Okay, there we go. All right, so now let's see if we can do these lashes. Okay, I got these off of Amazon. They're Faith Beauty, and you get 4 pairs in here. They come with 4 pairs. So this is what, if you're interested, what I got. Now I'm gonna link all this below in the description box. So, oh my God, these aren't 4 pairs, you guys. These are bottom and tops. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys ready? So I'm gonna rest these like so, okay? See if we can get them in there. Try to get them sitting as close to my lash line as possible. Okay, let's see if we can put the bottom ones on and see if it grabs it. Oh, you guys. That's crazy. Let's try this out again. Okay. Take 2. Okay, you guys. Did I get it? Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Do you see that? And I mean, I definitely feel it. I know with probably like regular glue lashes, it feels a little bit more natural. But that's pretty cool. You can kind of see it. I think, you know, it takes a little bit more doing. But that's not bad, you guys. That's not bad. All right, let's see how the other eye, see what happens there.
Okay, so let's get the side kind of pushed in. Oh, okay, so you're just gonna go in. Alright, let's see. This might be easier with tweezers, just to like, you know. Okay, that one didn't. Probably looks like that didn't go.
Okay, so these, I think the biggest complaint I have of these is taking them off, because it squeezes your lashes, your real lashes together. So you just have to separate them instead of pulling them, because it's going to get pulled between the magnets if you do it that way.
Okay, let's try that again.
All right, you guys. What do you think? What do you think? That's pretty cool, right? Do you see that? That's pretty. All right, so the last we got is the lip. So I have this Urban Decay Amulet. It's a waterproof matte lipstick. So it's a little trial size because, you know, I like me some freebies.
Let's go apply this. And you're nearly done.
All right, and this, my friends, is the completed look. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty cool. I like it. I'm pretty stoked about these eyelashes. I think it's a nice look. You know, it's not too difficult. It's a great look. You know, it doesn't look too unnatural. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for getting ready with me, and I hope to see you back again soon. Let me know if you guys have any comments or questions. I'd love to give you any feedback I can about makeup, about parenting, and yes, I'm gonna enjoy my time while the kids are asleep. Bye, you guys.